Hey guys, so I'm here to do my son's 2-month update and my 2-month postpartum. He is 9 weeks now, but yeah, I'm just gonna get this video done. Yeah, so let me just find my notes because I've been writing down notes. So this is more like a 9-week update, but I'm putting 2-month update postpartum. So starting off with this little one. He now weighs 10 pounds, 2 ounces. He grew 2.5 inches, so he's 22.5 inches now. He had his first set of shots. They were 3 shots and 1 oral medicine, but it was more like 5 shots because 3 of them was in 1 shot. He did not cry at all. He whimpered, but that was it. He didn't cry at all when we got home either. He was just really cranky, and he really wanted to be on me and around me. He didn't want me to leave him. He didn't want me to put him down or anything like that. So, yeah. He's cooing and giggling a lot. Like, he giggles now, and I think it's super cute. He's very alert, as you can see. He, like, looks everywhere. If I give him a bottle, he's drinking 4 ounces. If I put him on a boob, he's now on the boob for 20 to 45 minutes, depending on how hungry he is. But I realized that he's only drinking for about 35 minutes, and then he's just on the boob like a pacifier. So I just take out my nipple and then put a pacifier in his mouth, and he's fine. So I am happy about that because, like I said, I'm fully breastfeeding now, and he has gained 2 pounds from me breastfeeding, so I'm happy. So hopefully when he goes for his 4-month checkup, he has gained more weight, and I will be happy because, you know, breastfeeding is a little hard. He loves drinking water. I give him water. He loves it. He loves bubble baths. He'll cry when I first put him in there. Yeah, he'll cry when I first put him in there, but he loves bubble baths. He doesn't get nipple confusion between my nipple and a bottle. He doesn't get confused at all, so I can interchange between them. Like yesterday, I gave him a bottle because, oh yeah, I gave him a bottle because my nipples were extremely sore. Are you spitting that bubbles? My nipples were really sore, so I gave him a bottle, and that was fine. He didn't get confused. He's now sleeping about 3-4 hours at night, so he's still waking up once. You're still not done spitting up? He's only waking up once at night, so I like that. And he eats at midnight, 1 o'clock, and then he'll sleep till about 3-4 o'clock in the morning and wake up to eat, and then I'll give him another bottle at like 6-7 o'clock. So I kind of like that. Ew, you spit all the way on my foot, nasty. He is teething. He has this thing where he has to put something in his mouth. Hands, arms, thighs, anything that'll lean him on, he puts his mouth on it and he sucks on it. So we did get him a cute little teether. It's kind of like a pacifier. I'll take a picture and insert it here. But that's it. And he doesn't like it per se, but he will chew on it every now and then. But he is teething a lot. He's been getting heat bumps like crazy because New York weather is ridiculous. One day it's like super hot, the next day it's not. So he's been getting heat bumps all on his neck, the bottom of his chin, and on his arms and stuff. He gets fussy when he's gassy, so that's something I noticed. He's in size 1 diapers, and I change his diaper about every 1 to 2 hours because he pees a lot. Like, he pees a lot. So I have to change his diaper, and when he doos, I have to change his diaper. Like, even if he's not finished, he won't finish unless he has a clean diaper on him. So I have to have packs of diapers in here because my son is picky about his diapers. What else? He can still wear newborns, but he's mostly in like 0 to 3 months clothing. But he can still fit newborn clothing well because newborn clothing, they made a little bit bigger now. He holds his head up. He loves tummy time, and he's trying to crawl. He can actually like maneuver his, like swing himself. If I have him on my chest, he'll swing himself around on my stomach, and he'll like move around to the point where he'll like almost fall off the bed, which is crazy. But he doesn't fall. He likes to stand up. I don't know if he's gonna do it now. Stand up, Bubba's. There you go. Oh, no? Okay. I call him Bubbles and Jelly Bean. Bubbles just because, I don't know. But he's my Jelly Bean, and he likes to stand up, and like I'll try to get him to walk a bit, and he does. So he's blowing bubbles and like drooling waterfall. He doesn't drool a lot, but when he does decide to drool, it's like a waterfall of drool coming out of his mouth, and he blows bubbles, which I think is so cute, right? The bubbles. The my bubbles? No? Okay, he's gonna be a crybaby. Here. And he like talks with the pacifier in his mouth, but I don't understand him. He is very aware of his hands. He knows that he has hands. He's grabbing, pulling, putting them in his mouth. He's punching, he's hitting. He's always like gripping his hands closed. So he's very aware of his hands. He's not as aware of his feet as of yet, but I know he's highly aware of his hands. He's an aggressive eater, and it is painful. Breastfeeding shouldn't hurt, but it hurts me because, like I said, I have inverted nipples, and he's aggressive. My nipples are getting used to it now, so it's not as painful unless I latch him on wrong and he doesn't want to get off. Then that's a problem. Like yesterday, I tend to breastfeed him at night around like between the 9 o'clock to like the 6 o'clock in the morning, because getting up in the middle of the night to make a bottle is a little crazy. So I just breastfeed him at night. But I do breastfeed him during the day if I feel like it as well. He sleeps in his own bed, and his bed is right there with that sheet. I put him in his own bed now. My OBGYN wanted me to wait until after my next appointment, which is next month, to put him in his bed because, like I said, my incision has been swelling off and on from a reaction that I have from the stitches. But I find that if I put him in his bed and I have it away from my bed, I can walk to him and I don't have to, the leaning is not as bad. So yeah, and I do tend to keep him in my bed after his 3-4 o'clock feeding. I keep him in my bed because it doesn't make sense for me to put him back in his bed and 2 hours later get back up. So I keep him in my bed from 3 to 6. Or if I'm breastfeeding him at night and I'm like laying in the bed with him, I just keep him in my bed. But he doesn't get confused between the beds. He can sleep. He can fall asleep wherever he is, which I love. My son doesn't get confused. Also, some people might think this is a little crazy or a little wrong to be doing, but besides giving him water, I let him taste grapes, and he likes the grapes. Like, I'll bite on the grape, half a grape, and put the other half in his mouth, and he'll suck on it, and he likes grapes. Unfortunately, he knows what ice cream tastes like, because I had ice cream one day and I kissed him and he like was sucking on my bottom lip and it came out. So he likes ice cream and grapes. But yeah, Bubbles, and he makes the funniest little faces ever. It's crazy. See, he's standing up, but he's looking down, so I can't really. So his legs are getting a bit stronger, which I do love. Now on to me postpartum. My left hip, I've been having issues, but I've been having those issues since I was pregnant. So it feels like my hip is out of socket, but it's not. It's just painful. My stomach is still a bit dark, but I'm working on that. My feet grew a whole half. It's crazy. I can't wear 6 or 6.5 anymore. I have to wear 7. I can get away with some 6.5s depending on how the shoe is made. Yeah. But other than that, yeah. As far as like pants and stuff, I'm no longer at 0. I can't even fit a 1 because it won't button up. I have to get a 2 or a size medium. And a lot of people are telling me, you know, in a year I'll go back to 0, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Because I only lost 15 of the 34.5 pounds, and my fiance and my family are determined to keep me at a size 2-3. So yeah. As far as like pumping and stuff goes, I pump once a day. In the morning I try to pump because my nipples aren't adjusted to the pump yet, so I just pump once a day. I'm sorry for this, you guys. And then I just hand express the rest of the day. When I pump, I can get about 1 to 2 ounces from both boobs, like total. But if I hand express, I can get up to 8 ounces in a day. And that's only because I don't have the time to literally like hand express or pump every 2 to 3 hours. I try to hand express or pump at least 3 times a day. I am going to try to get better at doing it more often, but it's kind of complicated and hard to do at the moment. What else? Like I said, I lost 15 of the 34.5 pounds, so I have hips, thighs, and a butt now. My incision is still sore. It does swell up every now and then if I'm doing too much. I know I was asked this question before, if I've been shaving, and yeah, I do shave, or you know, however you guys take care of your down there parts. I've been shaving since week 4. Yeah, so that hasn't really stopped. I'm back to doing my normal like bath time routines. My uterus and my cervix are back to normal, especially when I went to my 1-month appointment, or was it 6-week appointment? She checked and it was back to normal already. My belly is still a bit stretched out, but it's going back in. I will be getting back into yoga after my appointment next month. If she gives me the okay, I'll be getting into yoga again because I love yoga. My dark line is still there. I haven't checked it in like a long time, but it's still there. The dark spots that I had gotten, I haven't even checked, so I'm not even sure, but I'll like write down below. Okay, so periods. I have been on my period for a long time. So, you know, after you get a C-section or after you have a baby, you bleed. So I bled for like the month that I had it, and then on top of me, you know, getting the C-section and bleeding, I have the depot shot. So I think that just made my period come again, and I just kept bleeding, and like I think I'm on a period again, but I'm breastfeeding. So my doctor told me that's because I'm not fully breastfeeding, like I'm not on the breast 24/7. I'm doing bottle as well, but because also that I have the depot, it's gonna make my periods irregular, and it's kind of awkward. It really is awkward. And that's something like I'm like not feeling the shot because I keep bleeding, but she told me to get it, like my body has to get used to it. So I'm gonna give it, you know, another 6 months. So I'm gonna try it because I go back next month to get it, get the shot again. So I'm gonna give it up to August, right? May, June, July. I'm gonna give it up to August, and if I can't, I'm just gonna go back on the pill because it's crazy. I have been cramping when I get my period, but it's not bad cramps because I guess I'm used to the contracting of my uterus from breastfeeding and things like that. But yeah, and yeah, like I said, breastfeeding and nursing has been really, really good for me. It's been getting easier by the day. My nipples are getting used to it, and he has pulled both my nipples completely out. They're completely out, but they retract back in, so they're not as inverted as they were before, but like I can literally just pull my nipple out now, which is crazy. But yeah, that is about it for this 2-month update. I don't think I'm gonna be able to show you guys my belly because I have on a maxi dress, and maxi dresses have been my lifesaver since I've been home. Any type of dress, loose fitting dress, I walk around the house in, or a long loose fitting t-shirt, because I can't really wear pants or anything like that because then it causes my incision to swell up because everything I have is too tight. Like I have to go shopping like crazy. I have to buy new shoes. Like nothing I have fits anymore, and I know people keep telling me to keep it, but I've been eating a lot more food than I normally do, which is great. So my appetite has increased. And then I'm on the fenugreek and everything, so I have to eat double that. I'm just gonna go shopping for myself and get some shoes. But let me show you guys my little guy once more. Oh, there you go. He's standing up. Oh, and then he's not. The bulbous. He's standing up by himself, you guys. That the bulbous. The bulbous. And he finds his chin to be really ticklish. He's not gonna laugh now, but his chin is really ticklish. Yeah, and he has like 3 necks and 2 chins. So he's really, really, you know, he's filling out really nice. I don't like it, and I'm happy because I'm eating well and he's gaining weight from breastfeeding. So yeah. Other than that, that's about it from a 2-month update, you guys. I'll be here for a 3-month in like 3 weeks. So, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.